Hey there, fellow thrill seekers and skeptics. Welcome to the show, where we dive headfirst into the unknown, armed with nothing but flashlights and a healthy dose of skepticism. Today, we're hitting the road, and not just any road, mind you. We're talking about the most haunted, spine-tingling stretches of asphalt America has to offer. So, buckle up, you fraidy cats, and get ready to explore the dark side of the open road. First stop on our cross-country creep fest, Clinton Road, New Jersey. Legends swirl around this place like fog on a moonlit night. They say it's haunted by all sorts of entities, from the ghosts of mob hits gone wrong to demonic cults performing rituals deep in the woods. One of the most enduring legends is the tale of the ghost boy who hangs out under a specific bridge. Legend has it, if you place a quarter in the middle of the road, he'll throw it back at you. And then there's the matter of the abandoned insane asylum that looms over the road like something out of a horror movie. They say the spirits of former patients still wander the halls, and if you listen closely, you can hear their tormented screams echoing through the night. Yeah, Clinton Road is basically a buffet of paranormal activity, and we're just getting started. Next up, we're cruising down a stretch of Americana so iconic, it practically invented road trip Route 66. But beneath the nostalgia and kitsch, there lies a darkness that stretches back generations. We're talking about the ghost of a hitchhiker, a restless spirit who thumbs a ride only to disappear from the back seat before reaching his destination. Some say he's the ghost of a weary traveler who met an untimely end on the mother road. There are countless reports of ghostly apparitions appearing in rearview mirrors, phantom headlights tailing drivers for miles, and unexplained cold spots in supposedly empty cars. One particularly creepy tale involves the ghost of a young woman in a blue dress who wanders the highway searching for her lost love. So, if you're planning a nostalgic road trip down Route 66, keep your eyes peeled and your doors locked. Hold on tight as we venture north to the eerie backroads of Maine where Route 2A awaits. This stretch of asphalt has a bone-chilling reputation thanks to the restless spirit of a woman in white who appears in the dead of night. Locals whisper tales of encountering her spectral form standing in the middle of the road, her white dress billowing in the wind. Drivers claim to have swerved to avoid her only to find nothing there. Others say she appears suddenly in their back seats, her cold, ethereal presence sending chills down their spines. But the lady in white isn't the only spooky resident of Route 2A. There are whispers of phantom vehicles, unexplained accidents, and an overall sense of unease that has plagued this road for decades. So if you find yourself cruising down Route 2A in the dead of night, be prepared for a white-knuckle ride. Chapter 4. Kelly Road, Pennsylvania's Animalistic Nightmare. Now let's switch gears and head over to Kelly Road, Pennsylvania, a place where the paranormal takes a decidedly more feral turn. See, Kelly Road isn't your typical haunted highway. It's not just ghosts that make this place creepy. It's the animals. They say the animals here act downright bizarre, almost possessed. Dogs become aggressive, horses panic for no reason, and some even whisper about shadowy figures lurking in the woods, their eyes glowing an eerie red in the darkness. Some say it's the site of an ancient Indian burial ground, its sacred ground disturbed, unleashing a wave of unsettling energy. Others blame it on strange magnetic fields or even extraterrestrial activity. But whatever the cause, there's no denying that something strange is afoot on Kelly Road. Chapter 5. Archer Avenue. The haunted heart of Chicago. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the Windy City, and I'm not talking about the weather. Archer Avenue in Chicago is practically synonymous with haunted history, but the most famous ghost of Archer Avenue is undoubtedly Resurrection Mary. Legend has it she's the ghost of a young woman who died in a car crash on her way home from a dance in the 1930s. Dressed in a white gown and dancing shoes, she's been spotted by countless drivers over the years, thumbing a ride before vanishing into thin air. Archer Avenue is also said to be haunted by the ghosts of phantom horsemen, ghostly monks, and even a creepy phantom house that appears and disappears at will. Chapter 6. Shades of Death Road, where the name says it all. Alright folks, brace yourselves, because we're about to enter a place where they don't even try to sugarcoat the creepiness. This is not your average spooky spot, it's a place where the name alone sends shivers down your spine. I'm talking about Shades of Death Road in New Jersey, a place that lives up to its ominous name. With a name like that, you just know it's gonna be good. Or rather, terrifyingly good. This winding road cuts through a dense forest, shrouded in shadow and steeped in eerie legends. It's the kind of place where every rustle of leaves makes your heart race. Some say the name comes from a series of murders that took place here in the 1800s, adding a dark historical layer to its already creepy reputation, while others claim it's haunted by the ghosts of those who died in the nearby swamps. The foggy swamps themselves add an extra layer of mystery and dread. One of the most chilling tales involves the ghost of a young woman who was brutally murdered on the road. Her story is one that locals still whisper about. They say her screams can still be heard echoing through the trees at night, a haunting reminder of the road's dark past. But hey, if ghosts and murder aren't your thing, maybe just enjoy the scenic beauty. The road does offer some breathtaking views if you can get past the eerie atmosphere. Chapter 7. Hold on to your souls because we're about to venture down a highway so infamous they had to change its number. I'm talking about the former Route 666, now known as US Route 491, in New Mexico. They call it the Devil's Highway, and for good reason. This stretch of asphalt has a dark reputation for unexplained accidents, strange occurrences, and a whole lot of paranormal activity that'll make your hair stand on end. Some say it's cursed, haunted by evil spirits and demonic entities. Drivers have reported seeing phantom black dogs with glowing red eyes, said to be harbingers of doom. So if you're planning a road trip down the Devil's Highway, you might want to pack a few extra prayers and maybe a rabbit's foot for good measure. Next up, we're venturing into the dense and mysterious woods of Wisconsin, to a place ominously known as Boy Scout Lane. Now this one hits close to home for many, because it involves a story so tragic, so shrouded in mystery and fear, it's hard not to feel a shiver down your spine just thinking about it. Legend has it that a group of Boy Scouts were camping in these very woods when something went horribly, inexplicably wrong. Some say they were attacked by wild animals, their screams piercing the night while others whisper of a ritual gone terribly wrong, leaving eerie markings behind. But the truth remains a mystery to this very day. People claim to have heard the disembodied voices of the scouts crying out from the woods, their ghostly laughter echoing through the trees, sending chills down the spine. Some even say they've seen the ghostly figures of the scouts themselves, their faces pale and their eyes filled with a haunting, sorrowful sadness. So, if you're ever brave enough to venture down Boy Scout Lane, be prepared for a chilling encounter with the unknown, and perhaps the supernatural. Hold on tight as we head down south to Highway 365 in Arkansas, a place where the past and the present seem to collide in the most eerie way. This stretch of road is haunted by a classic paranormal trope, the vanishing hitchhiker, a story that has sent shivers down the spines of many travelers. This particular hitchhiker is said to be the spirit of a young woman who met an untimely end on this very road, her life cut short under mysterious circumstances. No one knows for sure how she died, but they say she's still searching for a way home, wandering the road endlessly, hoping for a kind soul to help her. Drivers have reported picking up a lone woman on the side of the road, only to have her vanish into thin air right before their eyes, leaving them in a state of shock and disbelief. Some say she leaves behind a single white rose on the seat, a chilling reminder of her presence, a token that sends chills down the spine of anyone who finds it. Others claim to have seen her standing on the side of the road, her thumb outstretched, her eyes filled with a mixture of sadness and desperation, as if pleading for help. So, if you're ever driving down Highway 365 and see a lone figure hitchhiking on the side of the road, you might want to think twice before offering a ride. You never know if the passenger you pick up is from this world or the next. And for our final stop on this haunted highway journey, we're heading to a place with a name that sends chills down your spine. Dead Man's Curve in Ohio. This treacherous bend in the road has claimed the lives of countless drivers over the years, earning its grim moniker. But the real horror lies in what happens after dark. Legend has it that the spirits of those who died on Dead Man's Curve still linger, unable to escape the sight of their untimely demise. Drivers have reported seeing ghostly apparitions wandering the side of the road, their eyes glowing an eerie white in the darkness. Others claim to have heard phantom screams and the screeching of tires long after the last car has passed. So, if you're ever brave enough to test your luck on Dead Man's Curve, be sure to drive carefully. Well, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of America's most haunted highways. From ghostly hitchhikers to phantom trucks, we've covered it all. Now, I may be a skeptic, but I gotta admit, even I'm feeling a little spooked after that. So the next time you're planning a road trip, remember the tales we've shared and keep your eyes peeled. You never know what might be lurking on the side of the road, just waiting for you to stop. Until next time, sweet dreams.